Meanwhile, both the masters and the seniors carefully selecting their teams. Abram sending out a Thundurus and him on top. Brian tosses his own Pokemon onto the field. And we've got a Rotom and a Tyranitar. The tension is palpable here in the arena. Each of these players knows they only have one chance to earn the title of World Champion. Jaime and Toller sending out their Pokemon. Wolf and Ray squaring up on the field. It's like we're watching a mirror match. Jaime with a Thundurus and him on top. A Hydreigon and Ludicolo from Toller. Meanwhile, Ray sending out his own Hydreigon and Metagross to a Terrakion and Thundurus from Wolf. The stats are going haywire everywhere. Confusion. Paralysis. It's an absolute mess out here on the field. What will these trainers do? And that's a massive hit in the juniors. A one-hit KO. Down goes Abram's Thundurus. Meanwhile, a fake out in the seniors. Will we get a flinch? No, but a Thunder Wave. Causing paralysis. And the Masters exchanging blows. Wolf, Glick, crit hitting the world champ. And Ray loses his Metagross. It's a revolving door of Pokemon. Toller sending out a Metagross. Jaime seems excited about something. Cresselia out on the field. The Masters are exchanging blows. It's almost too much to take in. A close combat in the seniors. And that fighting gym is going to boost the strength. That's a massive amount of danger. Coming for Toller. Can his Metagross hang in? Meanwhile, Wolf sending out a Heatran. Ray Rizzo answers with his own Tyranitar. Ferocious and angry. In the junior division, it's Rotom's turn. Once again, these trainers have to choose their moves carefully. One mistake could cost them a game, and one game could cost them a title. Brian's Rotom finally out of the match. Hitmontop. Doesn't land a thing. That Sableye is good at evasion. Looks like we just had an earthquake over there. A brilliant protect from Toller. Wolf using a substitute on his Heatran. And Heatran won't be taking damage anytime soon. That's going to be a super effective hit on that Thundurus. Out goes the substitute. No, thank you, says Ray Rizzo. A huge hit to Wolf's Thundurus. Meanwhile, Brian in the juniors is just hanging by a thread with his Sable Eye. Toler's Hydreigon already paralyzed. And a berry will negate some of Toler's damage. And he's excited about that. That Metagross is in for another turn. A huge hit on Jaime's Latios. And it's out of here. Every Hydreigon on the field is paralyzed. Wolf using another substitute to save his Heatran. And we've still got a sandstorm brewing in the juniors. Amazing, Wolf's Thunder is hanging on by a thread, by a micron. What will the two-time world champ do to knock off these hardy Pokemon? And Abram's Cloyster using a Razor Shell. But Brian's Tyranitar is too beefy. He says, I'll stick around. A well-played Protect by Wolflick. And Ray Rizzo answers with a Protect of his own. Sandstorms raging in both the Masters and Juniors. And Cresselia is raising his stats. The trainers have to choose their next move carefully. Ray Rizzo sending out his own Cresselia. And a missed Sucker Punch in the juniors. That's gonna be big. Out comes a Razor Shell. Does negligible damage to that Hitmontop of Brian's. A Bullet Punch right in the seniors. And it's a critical hit. Toler's Cresselia, confused, pulls off a Side Shock. Can Jaime's Hitmontop withstand the punishment? No is the answer. Another Razor Shell from Abram. And Wolf's Heatran just barely still conscious. Two trainers with their head in their hands,